Hello. So, I want to talk about just being impulsive in different areas and being willing to acknowledge it and to work through it. Many of us can admit to, if it's not now, perhaps in the past, where we've just been impulsive in our eating, right? And we're using it to kind of mask different things or issues that we're dealing with. And I feel that if we tend to be impulsive in one area, that it tends to play out in other areas as well, right? And I feel like when we practice more, I guess, discipline in one area, it's if we haven't dealt with the root reason of our being impulsive, that while we may control it in one area, it's easy for us to carry it over into other areas. So I'll give you an example. So maybe you were an impulsive eater before and you've kind of brought that under control and you're on track and you're doing what you need to do, but you haven't dealt with the root issues of what's going on that's leading to you being impulsive, right? And it's easy. So take a day like yesterday, which was Black Friday, where people ended up spending money on things that they don't need, but they were convinced that they really needed it, right? And I feel like sometimes that can give us some sense of control, like, okay, you know what? I can't eat what I really want to eat, so let me go ahead and just spend this money. And it's easy for you to just hop from one area to another and create a big disaster. And what you really need to do is just pause and, like, let's think through what's causing me to be so impulsive in my eating. What am I trying to run away from? What am I trying to control? Or what feels like it's out of control in my life that's leading me to have these impulsive behavior? Again, it's so good to just really sit and think these things through and process them through with God in prayer, because again, we can deal with the symptoms, but if we don't deal with the root of what's going on, we just displace, right? Those things, those actions. We just shift it. We take it from one place and we just put it in another place, area in our lives. And I also want to say, so we have Cyber Monday coming up, right? So many of us may have passed the test with Black Friday, but we have Cyber Monday coming up. And this is just another side note. Listen, if you don't have no money to spend, don't go get yourself into debt. And then when you get all your bills, it's just going to lead you to getting frustrated, right? Because you have to pay these bills. And then that can be a trigger for you going and eating the wrong things in as a means to pacify yourself and the debt that you've incurred, right? So just be mindful. Yeah, and just don't forget that our actions come with consequences. So, again, let's all just practice contentment. And it's one thing if you just really need something and you're able to get a good deal on it, then hey, if you have the money to do it, go ahead and do it. But don't buy into this mindset that you have to have it all, and just because it's on sale, let me go ahead and do it, even if I have to charge it, and then deal with the negative consequences that can come afterwards. So, in any case, that is all I have for you today, and I wanted to share with you what I had for dinner last night. And again, my intentions are just to kind of inspire you within this stretch of the holidays. So right here, I just have some of the broth from my turkey that I made in the Instant Pot, and then I have some shredded turkey meat, and then I put on there some fat. It's kind of melting right now, some beef fat. And that is it.